All right. So, I'm not very familiar with the Witcher
I
series.
see you gather before me. Hungry,
I played a bit of
terrified,
the second one,
clutching
but
your babes to your breast.
never got super into
Emperor
it.
Emir has
But with
marched
Witcher
his
4
legions
coming out,
into
might
our
as well try
lands,
out Witcher
laid
3,
siege
especially
to
with the recent
every
updates and
fortress
everything
from
they've had.
here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you.
One of the cool
So
things about
now
this game
you
series, though,
turn to
is
the
the fact that
gods.
your
And
save
yet you
can
do
be
not plead.
tracked from game to game
You do
pretty
not
much
kneel
like
to
Mass
dust
Effect.
your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Definitely a cool little intro. And then, as I said, I haven't really played Witcher, so I don't have a Witcher 2 save on the PlayStation. I do have it on PC, though. Definitely was a fun game, but I only got about like 4 or 5 hours into it before I started playing other stuff. I have a bad tendency to do that. Damn, Yun. That's wild. definitely hyped to give the Witcher series another try, though. The updated textures and resolution definitely looks a little nice, but there's a slight stutter to it. Oh, I remember this bit though. So unnecessary, but so funny.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Lots of cheeks in the very beginning. God damn. Completely forgot about that. I did admittedly play a little bit, just so that way I could get a feel for the controls before I started the stream. Definitely gonna take me a little bit, but...
Old Witcher's fast
My
asleep.
boy.
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Once we get out of this intro, though, the initial and scene, because this is a
Guess
memory,
she prefers practice
when he
to
wakes
theory.
up, it's so pretty.
What?
Sun setting and the way they
Time
just
to wake
have
up,
it, all the
master.
rays and everything, it's just,
These
it's
lessons
actually
so
really
far,
nice.
they put you to sleep too.
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not.
Be a little
Vesemir
nice to
said
her.
If it does, he'll make you eat a
Why
bowl
not?
of
Doesn't hurt
slugs
us.
covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Absolutely not.
Not this time. Believe me, you don't
I
want
don't
to
need
keep
that
Vesemir
tutorial again.
waiting.
Just like I'm not going to need the combat, because I just barely did this, as I said before stream, just to prep up. Damn, that's one ugly motherfucker.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do
Skip
you
this
think?
tutorial
Should
too
we
in a
start by
second.
reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Hey Jen, I'm doing pretty decent. How about you?
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
Yeah, if I'm being 100% honest, it's because it looked like what you sent me for a preview was AI generated, especially with reverse searches.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble.
Fair enough. If it's not AI, I apologize, but Leonardo.ai is the reverse search that came up when I did that.
Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm. At least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days.
Hey, that chicken better be bomb.
Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger.
Chicken do go hard.
Had
Welcome, welcome, my boy, aka my moderator.
Well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Yo, Ghost, you ready for this bomb-ass train fact? On average, freight railroads spend 6 times more on capital expenditures as a percentage of revenue than the average U.S. manufacturer. Which is crazy, because between 1980 and 2020, the American freight railroad spent nearly $740 billion.
How about that? It does
And then
smell of lilac and gooseberries.
$25 billion a year on locomotives, freight cars, tracks, bridges, tunnels, and other infrastructure, which is insane. Ayo, Isaiah, don't be mean.
Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript?
And on top of that, trains are the most environmentally responsible way to ship freight by land, but that's a given. It's stuffed unicorn. So the stuffed unicorn bit is a reference to when him and Yen fucked on a unicorn, which is funny as shit.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Did you also know, Isaiah, the first railway line was built in England in 1825. It was connecting Stockton and Darlington. It was initially used for transporting coal and later transport followed with horse-drawn carriages. Grab the steel sword out.
You're gonna make me wait.
Goodness.
Necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. We going? Help me! Help!
The Griffin ain't yet. We're almost there, but the Griffin ain't yet. We got a little bit.
Has it gone?
Yeah.
But I am very much not looking forward to that fight. Because that fight is what I made it up to on my trial and made me realize I cannot do any harder than the default normal setting because I get clapped and I will fully own that.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Could always use
Yeah, give us a few coins.
Thing is, I've a meager purse at the moment. Nilfgaardians requisitioned my goods. Now this. Here.
Alright, final train fact. The first practical steam locomotive, invented by Richard Trevithick, averaged less than 10 miles an hour, while today's bullet trains can reach speeds exceeding 300 miles an hour.
What's it to you?
Which is crazy. Imagine being on one of those older trains going 10 miles an hour across the country. That would take forever.
Perhaps something there?
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice.
Yeah, they really did
cool,
be.
you know,
Used to be super slow, and the fuel consumption was insane. Because they would go 13 miles per ton of coal, which is crazy. Ton of coal just to go 13 miles.
So, a griffin this close to the village?
And that's a ton as in like the metric weight.
In the forest of the mountains, sure.
Not just like being like, oh, there's a ton of monsters. Nah, like an actual weight ton of coal to go 13 fucking miles.
Those monsters crazy sometimes.
Men too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Damn, that dude was rude as fuck. Just pushed right on by. Crazy shit.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
Yeah, cause
This ain't Temerian.
the average horse speed is 44 miles an hour, which is, or well, that's the maximum, but the average speed a horse can run goes from 25 to 30 miles an hour. So those trains that went 10 miles an hour were super easy to catch. And you know the crazy part? Trains still be getting robbed like crazy today. In 2024, the Association of American Railroads estimated 65,000 thefts, which is a 40% increase from the previous year, apparently, which is wild.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. One mean beast.
Mean? Light way for a hunter to put it. Clawed Lena so bad, poor thing's 1 foot in the grave. But does no good to wallow in misfortune. How can I be of service?
With a drop of vodka for me.
And you?
Ready for a quantity? So, in UK, there were approximately, it's really hard to estimate, but approximately 194,896 freight trains on the mainline network between April 2023 and March 2024. In the metro systems, as of December 2024, 204 cities in 65 countries opened 891 metro lines. In India, in 2024, they saw the introduction of 62 Vande Bharat train services and the launch of 4 Amir Bharat express services. The Vande Bharat is a semi-high speed train service. It's kind of like a bullet train, but not as fast. And then in China, they have the largest high-speed rail network. That's kind of a given, huge population. But they have nearly 40,500 kilometers of high-speed rail lines in 2021. So with it being 2025, that's probably insane.
It'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Can't think of any more train facts to try to pull out.
No,
but
not at the moment.
There's your train facts of the day.
Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Thanks.
Hell yeah, very generous rating of an 11 out of 10. I tried to do my best, man. I'm not a train fat god like you, Ghost Tomahawk, but, you know. Trying to live up to it.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Also, anyone watching, if you're ever interested in UFC streams, my boy's where you need to head over. He likes to talk about current UFC fighters, matchups. He knows his shit. Very easy to talk to, too. Ghost Tomahawk, just with a 0 instead of an O.
Raven, woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
He's in chat right now, too, so you can easily click over that way, but very solid UFC streams. He's running a legendary career right now, which means if he loses once, it's all over.
Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, I got you, boyo. We're in this together.
Once more, there are 4 factions.
Oh, imagine if I accidentally did an Igni and just fucking murked these people. That was almost bad. I'm so glad it was not Igni.
Around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Oh, hell yeah, their version of Pokemon. Let's play this TCG, boys.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war.
So, when I did this in my quick run-through, bro, I won the first round and then got immediately clapped the next 2 and lost. I was, like, a little salty about it.
Seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes.
So this guy's 1-0 on me right now. It's about to be probably 2-0, but we'll see.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time.
Come on, guy. Just say, let's play this card game already.
Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher.
Oh, there it is. I was gonna say, wait, it's not gonna let me play him?
Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
I don't want to do the tutorial, though. The tutorial takes forever. I'll play someone else. You can stay 1-0 on me, buddy. I know I was excited at first, but I just remembered how slow the fucking tutorial is.
I'm here if you change your mind.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberry.
You can see the guys that are going to try to jump me outside.
2 snapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads of
After the stream, I'm definitely going to work on setting up crowd control and blurb. Because I feel like those will be pretty fun.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession?
I hope that at some point, though, they do recognize the mods and the mod creators that they use to help with the textures and then some of the new mobs and shit they added in. Instead of just the little shout out when you first start up the game. Because it doesn't mention what ones or who. Which, in my mind, is absolutely wrong.
None of your business.
Like, cool, you're saying you're using mods, but you gotta recognize the people that put in that effort.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble, and you'll be nearby to help.
Alright, I think that's blurb set up actually really quick. Damn, I was low-key hoping I had something in the stash. Now to throw hands.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Ooh, that's what she said.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off.
Yeah, bro, they want all the smoke.
Man on freak.
The parries. Oop. That one just barely missed me. Get fucked. Can I loot you guys? Can I take your shit? Can I make you naked? Nope. I can't be a bare minimum bandit. That is unfortunate.
Go, go.
Bare minimum bandit still lives strong with me. Yeah, no, it's too easy right now.
It's Durban now.
But just you wait. I'm gonna start getting clapped very soon because I'm not very familiar with the series and the fighting. The Griffin's gonna be fun. Not actually, but it's that shit's gonna be rough. Because I try to do this on the hardest difficulty to get familiar with the game prior to the stream. And this guy up here and then fucking
Place of power.
The Griffin just spread my cheeks and cave dived right in. Like, it was bad.
Come on, come closer.
Okay, this is making me feel like I can't do this. What with the sword, bro? Why would you just put it away? Alright, he should be down here as well as a new sword and some armor. Well, shit. I want to make sure I kind of don't want to pick up the book that's going to send me on a treasure hunt because it glitched out my save last time. Whoa, I didn't find that sword there last time. What the fuck? Yeah, see, this is the thing that glitched me out. I'm still gonna take it. But I really hope it doesn't screw me over. That's insane. I have not found a legendary steel sword here before, though. I don't want to wear that. That looks kind of poopy. As nice as it is. And that's just for a treasure hunt, to get other bits, to make something cool. But if it does what it did to my last save, that's just gonna keep showing up.
Come on, Roach. Move it.
Damn, I'm finding better loot than I did through the fucking test run through. What? That's crazy.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Huh. You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
We must. Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk here, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters? They got a place?
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling.
So I'll buy the steels, or the silver sword. Give him the steels. Give him those. Just get rid of the blurbs for these.
So long.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not.
His plate armor, low-key, looks sick.
What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
Why do you care about this griffin?
Because I care about people. The beast has killed 10 already.
Little does he know, I was already planning on taking out the griffin, so this is a freebie.
The entire garrison, comb the woods, organize a batu. Simply impossible.
Too big a hassle?
No, too high a risk. I cannot disperse my forces. Temeria's army we have crushed, but its common folk remain, ready to answer a call to arms. So, as to this griffin, I can sit on my hands, or hire a professional.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Mm-hmm. Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jagten.
The Emperor shall guide us straight to Novigrad.
Discipline. That is what you have.
I see yonder.
Very glad.
Loar en uit Fane.
Ah, okay, so that's how you fast travel. You have to do it from the signpost. See, that's what I almost did in the inn, and that would have been really bad. Ooh, are those wolves? I'll take the materials. Oh, that's a cool though. What did I stumble on? We got a ward, we got wolves, we got ghouls. A lot of shit out here.
Come on.
Throw the hands. Hell yeah, it worked. There's no way in hell that should have went the way it did. I know there's more ghouls, but I want to get this loot real quick. Hey, yo, what did I just do? Did I just help a village? I just wanted the loot. Y'all need to give me some compensation then. Let me see those schmeckles.
Geralt, thanks for everything.
Go loot the other bodies that are out here. Damn, they killed a lot. This is some very useful coin. So, take what we can. That sounds like a
Come on.
Oh, it's Neckers? Oh shit. Oh shit. Ce n'est pas bon. Yep, there it is. The first death, baby! And it's to a group of Neckers.
Greetings. Greetings.
Oh.
Geralt, thanks for everything.
Hey,
Nothing left but
well met.
begging greetings.
Where's the merchant?
Greetings. Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Fuck, now I want to keep that shit because it's for crafting.
Godspeed your work.
Where's the roach at? What's the herbalist? Don't mind me if I loot all your shit real quick. Might be useful.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the Red bloom? Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions.
Fuck it. I'll help her.
Can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes. A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago, we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emhyr cares about you, but this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who's spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
So I will need to do the primary to be able to do the secondary, which is okay. Oh wait, this isn't my horse. It's not Roach. It's Roach. I almost took some random fucking horse. The disrespect to Roach would have been real. Let's see, what's closer to my position right now? Oof. I could go, okay. I'll go to the hunter first, I think. I gotta get used to right trigger being spells and not sprint. But I don't know if I will.
Freak.
Yeah, that peasant just called me a freak and he's all alone. I low-key want to kill him. I can't. Damn it, I can only threaten him. Almost shitbag there for a second.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Mislav just left home. You, Mislav?
Shh! Hear that?
Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
dogs more dangerous than wolves? Don't think so.
It's the truth. Know why?
No, but I guess you're about to tell me.
Wolves hunt to fill their bellies. Wild dogs kill for sport.
Just like humans.
Aye. They've learned much from us. Why not cruelty too?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village. I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No. Dogs might, though. So step careful now. Come on.
You better give me some,
This dog's been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started. Soldier on the march. He'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. Too late. Attacked another one.
Come on, come closer.
I feel like low-key, I'm screwing myself over with the lock-on. This guy didn't help me a bit.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
Just be like, I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse.
The Lord's son, Florian, and I, we loved each other. Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. Kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me. Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Nothing to mourn. They were Nilfgaardians.
They were lads, like ours. Just clad in black plate. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. Grounds black, saturated with blood. A camp.
Something's out in the tree line.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians
A lot of something's out there. Wolves.
Griffin's nest. What remains of it, at least. Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months was a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying. Female. Larvae in her wounds have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other Griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Burned. Only a human could do this.
Come on.
Looks like we got side mission in there.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? He just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a copper. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn. Was right baffled for what's he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Fascinating story. Any chance you're nearing the end?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him. And me pan. 'Twere old, black with sort, not worth much, I suppose. But I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case. A corpse. Explains the stench in his throat. He was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have. His
What's
throat.
that, dearie?
He was garroted. Nothing. And
But
some
when I
old
gallop to
scars.
myself, they say
Kinda
I'm
soldier
going
might have.
barmy.
Ah, the priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
Soot's just what the gentleman needed. He scraped it off, made ink out of it.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
Aw, thanks, Mima. What you give me?
Fry up a nice white fish for supper. Or a pipe.
Baked apples. Shouldn't have.
Should talk to Vesemir. Go, go.
Hey,
Might as well loot this one while I'm right here. Damn, I didn't even have to break down the door. I was just being stupid. Looks like there's nothing to loot in here. Unfortunate.
Greetings.
A witcher? You see the notice? Hear about the well?
A well? First I've heard. There a problem?
Aye. 'Tis haunted. Has been for a good 20 years.
20? So why'd you put out a notice just now?
'Cause earlier on we drew our water from the river. But so many corpses floating in it after the battle it's turned noxious. My daughter Mandy drank half a pitcher. Felt dreadful ill, can't keep nothing down. She grows worse by the day. Herbalist claims you fight a fever with drink. And not beer nor cider, but water. Clear, pure water. And where am I to get that if not from the well? But first, the ghost's got to be driven away. And it don't let any man near.
This ghost. Describe it for me.
Well, it's awful frightening. Awful.
I meant, what does it look like?
It looks like a woman, but fresh from the grave. Wears a dirty dress, all rags, its skin flaking off its bones, and it howls like it's suffering.
Some wraith. Or maybe an alp.
If you don't wallop it, Master, if you don't take care of it, that is, it'll come kill me daughter.
I feel for you, but this is my job, so let's talk about my pay.
Something not right with the coin. That settles it then.
Fine, I'll help. Where's this well?
In Havel, a settlement on the heights. It's abandoned now. No one ventures there on account of the ghost being about. Drive it off, please.
I got you, homie. I'm just gonna go do my own thing first, and then I'll do that. You got anything I can rob from you? 25 gold ain't gonna be enough.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
I'll get to you too soon, but we'll see how that one is.
We
I'll
have
take 'em
much
all.
work to do here. Quite a lot.
Eventually get to them.
Good man. Whose field is that, the other side of the river?
What?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss. Standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tretogor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there. We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock. Take care.
Damn, no matter what I did, I couldn't get around that fucking signpost. It's probably the biggest op in the game.
Move it!
Ah, yes. Wide open field right next to the village.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
Hear that? It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out! It's about to dive! Damn! It's fast!
Wait, what is this? Isn't it immune to, or weak to? Yeah, it is weak to Ard. So why didn't Ard do that? There we go. Am I finally locked on? No.
Don't let it get away!
Damn, the difficulty difference between the hardest and the default is kind of crazy. So you're weak to Ard. I was asking for that one.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Next.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a huge difference in the difficulty. Now I kind of regret it, but too late.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life learning.
Not a Witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Damn, do I really get... I was gonna say, do I really get no loot from this? When I tried this earlier, this is the point I got to on my trial to see if I even wanted to stream it. And it took me 7 tries because I did it on the harder difficulty. But that was my primary goal for this stream, so almost over. I do want to make lunch and then go do a couple other things with my day.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout.
Damn, so this guy's actually a piece of shit.
No, no, by the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Not even thinking about that. Why would you turn down the gold, man?
Ekelain dead at the game. Are you here to spy or haggle?
Show me what you're peddling. So long.
Ah! Oi! Ah! No more. Please, no more.
Make way.
Mercy, please.
The whip sounds, but he's not actually getting hit. He's just standing there.
Make way.
Please, no more.
Loar and I'd fail.
Mercy, please. Ah! No more. Please, no more.
Damn it, no way to get to him. Uh-oh.
Oh! Heard of the Fryheads Brigade?
Ooh!
Alright, so got about an hour and a half of a stream in. It's not too bad. Pretty happy with that. Successfully got through to the Griffin, killed the Griffin, realized I fucked up choosing the normal difficulty instead of doing the harder difficulty like I originally was thinking. Mildly regret that. We'll see how it goes throughout the rest of the game. I'm going to start working on some of these Larrys. But that'll be for next time. Thank you to anyone and everyone that has caught the stream. Hopefully you have a great day, evening, night, whatever time zone it is for you. And I shall catch you later. Thanks again for your time. And peace, everyone.